and salutations. Welcome back to me rewatching High School Musical, the series, season 1 to feel some joy in my life. Last video we watched episode 1 to 5, so we left off with Miss Jenn in a bit of a precarious situation. Mr. Mazzara maybe found out some details about her lack of qualifications for her job around children and fairly probably reported it. Jenn has some missed calls from the principal. Ricky is still quite hung up over Nini, but he had a little moment with Gina after the homecoming dance. Carlos and Seb went to the dance together, were very cute. Nini and EJ are done because EJ stole her phone and she found out that he poisoned someone so she could go on stage. That's about where we are. Come along for the journey, which is episode 6, which has like maybe the cringiest song of the season, but I love it very much. Let's go.
Here you go. You might want to pack some things up, just in case.
Whoa.
Do this!
Insane to put Ricky in that wig when he doesn't wear that wig on stage. Insane to put him in this wig for promo pictures. Oh, he looks so good.
I'm home.
She looks really cute too.
Good morning, Gina.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
They all did just simply jump at the wrong time.
You guys, this isn't that hard. You smile, you leave the earth, you land.
It is hard to get a good jumping photo. I'm sure with the actual High School Musical posters, they probably had the joy of Photoshop where they could all jump at like not the exact same time and you could Photoshop them to be at the perfect time together.
I'm still the understudy, and you seem pretty happy, so what changed?
Nothing.
Everything?
Everything.
I love cheesy writing. I eat that up.
Everything's fine, except that I may be out of a job in 24 hours. Carlos, I may have exaggerated 1 or 2 credits on my resume. Principal Gutierrez is a little too literal for my taste, but here we are.
Where's here?
The important thing is that you keep this train on the tracks. Hopefully everything will be cleared up when I sit before the school board tomorrow, okay?
So, what happened with Gina on Friday?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay, but did you find— Of course, today's the day I'm supposed to stage the boldest concept of the entire show. The good news is the idea kind of sells itself.
It's a terrible idea.
Okay, they will be frozen in various poses to come as the ballad builds. Nini, you will be wandering through a forest of boys. Do you know what a forest of trees looks like?
I do.
Okay, but with boys.
And but at this point in the show, Troy just sold me out to his teammates.
Well, she's got a point.
Yeah.
What Troy did was kind of unforgivable.
What if she's surrounded by a forest of loving and supportive sisters?
Also terrible. Also a terrible idea.
Sings a solo acoustic version?
Yeah, that is a better concept. You don't have to make it an acoustic version, but just have her sing a ballad on stage. She is simply heartbroken
are you okay?
and she feels betrayed
it's not
as
that
she's
you
trying
can always
to
come back
put
from
that
distance.
in place with
She's
the
not here.
idea
I
of
don't know
Troy
if
that
she's ever
she
coming back.
has known and the like good idea of Troy, just trying to combine
Is
those
it Jill?
ideas of him.
She's in deep trouble, you guys. Probably going to lose her job. I wasn't supposed to tell any of you, but I'm trying to do my best here.
Hey, could I hear that acoustic song idea?
I may have heard a rumor in the faculty lounge.
And I assume you're happy?
Not on the outside.
Look, everyone's fudged on a resume before.
I haven't.
Fudging on a resume is different than
Wait, are you
accepting a job or applying for a job even at a school working with children where you don't have qualifications as a teacher. Those are different things. I know I'm not meant to be on his side, but working with children is like a difficult thing that we shouldn't allow anyone to do. You need qualifications to be a teacher, and you need background checks to be working with underage people. I say that as someone who works with children. Vet your fucking teachers.
I thought you were my fairy tale, my dream when I'm not sleeping.
I tried to bribe Miss Jenn into giving me the part of Troy when I thought Ricky dropped out of the show. I went to homecoming with Gina because I thought it might put a wedge in between certain people and, I don't know, end with me and you back together.
Insane.
How would that even work?
I agree.
I never really understood, so I guess while I'm confessing to things despite the 4.3 GPA, I'm actually an idiot. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you won't get to play Gabriella.
Why does that immediately mean that the show's over though? Like, it's a extracurricular. If Miss Jenn can't do it, is there not a possibility that another teacher can come in? Like, I understand that like directing choices would be complicated, but like it's a school musical. I'm sure a different director could step in and just work on what they haven't already staged.
Wishes on a star just don't come true. That I confuse my feelings with.
I remember when the season was airing, everyone on Twitter hated Nene for acting jealous, being like, she has no right. But unless I'm forgetting anything as I watch this, I'll contradict myself. If I'm forgetting anything, I'll correct myself as I go. But I don't remember her ever actually making Ricky or Gina like feel bad or anything. She's allowed to be jealous in her like private life and just feel her emotions. She's allowed to do that, and I don't think she ever like gets angry at either of them for it, or like, you know, gives them any issues because of it. So like, I think she's fine. Like, she's not doing anything wrong by just feeling upset at seeing someone she used to be in love with and maybe still has feelings for showing interest in someone else. That's gonna hurt, even if you've gone into another relationship or whatever. Like that's gonna sting, and that's fair, especially when you're like 16.
Should we be doing something like to help Miss Jenn? Letter writing campaign?
In one night?
Yeah, I don't know.
Most of the learning that's been happening in that rehearsal room has been all of you teaching me. It's my director's file. Audition notes, staging ideas, everything. It's all there.
But I can't direct the show.
It's for your next teacher.
And that's kind of the process that would happen. I don't know if I'm being heartless, but like, as an adult watching this, Miss Jenn did something bad, and I love that they save her and that it becomes known that like everyone is supportive because she does have good intentions and she is good for these kids and they love her. But it was a pretty serious fuck up that she did.
I'll say something. I'm mad at Miss Jenn.
Why? Because she's got a couple skeletons in her closet?
No, because she's giving up.
Define real teacher.
He's got a point.
Does he though?
Guys.
Court, you're so right. You never let me down, babes.
Okay, Wildcats. So what are we doing about it?
Jennifer.
Let's talk after, maybe?
If I was him, I wouldn't love that she had pretended to be a teacher around my child. Sorry, I need to stop giving her shit.
Personally, I always chalked it up to the well-known fact that people in the dramatic arts are insane.
That's true.
Well, let him speak.
Go ahead, Mr. Bowen.
I actually love Nene's sweater here.
I'm
I
a
don't
little
care.
late to
I
this
do.
party, but I gotta say the real crime here would be booting a teacher who's making a positive impact. I've never seen my kid this invested in anything, and I don't think that's something we should punish.
See, I do love this. I love her redemption because they
Ball,
all have
I
a good
appreciate
point,
your statement,
but
I think
the
we can
school
all agree
board
that theater is
being
unique
wary
in
is
this
fair.
regard. It doesn't have some special fairy dust
Yes,
that
it
can't
does.
be filled by another extracurricular.
No, you're wrong. That's actually very false. Theatre is unique. Oh, it's so cringe, but it's so sweet.
You want her big confession. She never saw dear Evan Hansen. If she stands for us and we believe.
It is impressive that like a group of kids would put all this together to save a teacher. Like, you do have to acknowledge that. And how sweet as a parent to see your kid like do something like that and care that much. That's so real. Well, that was episode 6. Okay, episode 7. This is, I believe, the Thanksgiving episode, which means it has one of the funniest EJ moments in the whole show, and I'm looking forward to it.
So we wrote a song and saved our theater teacher.
Which was
is
very
something that happens in
cute.
real life drama departments basically all the time.
Yeah, so true, Ashlyn. She's spitting facts. Oh, their voices.
This could be the start.
The fact that we never got a full version of this duet with them too criminal, and I'm still bothered about it.
With you by my side.
They sound so good, are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're kind of killing it.
You mean both of us?
He's so not used to her being nice to him.
And he looks really good.
Oh, I'm High Priestess of the Salt Lake Renaissance Fair.
Hell yeah, babe. Oh, she's everything I want to be.
So mild,
She's
sword.
everything I want to be. That is, like,
you,
that right
Benjamin.
there,
Hope you have a
yeah,
good
it was no fucking secret that she was gonna come out later as Suffolk.
Three varieties of
Wait, I was gonna say.
Do you guys want to come over after dinner tomorrow? Like late night party?
Party at Ashland's after Thanksgiving tomorrow. Everyone's invited.
Carlos was that your place to invite everyone. Have you not seen that one episode of Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Come on.
Here's to always seeking new shores.
Oh, fist bump. I really love that this show actually includes the fact that Nene is of Asian descent, and like Olivia Rodrigo obviously is, and they kind of include her family history. I don't know, I really like that. I feel like a lot of shows would kind of try and just treat her like a white woman, and I like that this show does address her culture and makes that an important and prominent part of her character and her family. She comes from an Asian queer family. That's fucking sick.
You could just randomly text my drama teacher.
Too soon, little Rick.
Yeah, okay.
Have you called your mom yet?
Working up to it?
She's waiting for you to call.
Thanks so much for all your questions last time. Today, we're gonna be talking about all the times I've cheated at water polo in my life.
Dude, you can't say that.
I felt free. And I want to keep feeling that feeling.
He's insane. I love him so much. Also, him walking down the street doing like an Instagram story. I know that I am a content creator. That's one of my jobs. But my worst fear is looking like that. And that's why I don't make content in public, ever. I hate even taking Instagram pictures in public.
I promise not to steal your phone if you promise not to throw a basketball at my face.
No. The only thing I'd ever throw at your face is a brighter spotlight, because I like the way you sing.
That's so precious. That's such a not natural line, but it's so cute that I don't even care.
I was trying to reach Lynn. I think I had the wrong number.
No, you got it right. Ricky, this is Todd.
That's really shit. You shouldn't have picked up her. He should not have picked up her phone.
Wait,
That's really not fair to Ricky.
Lynn's in the shower. Can I take a message?
You should not have picked up that phone, dude. And he's an adult. He should fucking know that. Like, Ricky should not have learned that information out of the blue, no warning from the boyfriend.
I made you this hat.
This is so cute. Oh, I love her so much. Oh my god, stop it right now.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
She's such a good friend to him. I love them so much. They're so good for each other.
I guess my mom has a new boyfriend, and it's just...
It's really soon after he found out that his parents have split too. And he found out in like the worst way.
Not just a hat rack, my friend.
Oh, I love him so much.
Ricky, what I think we should do is go to the party and spend a few hours being drama dorks as the good Lord intended.
The fact that she made him a hat is so cute. Oh, he looks like an egg.
Okay, I mean, it kind of works.
There was some griping for an hour, so I thought I'd get some work done. The candied yams were...
Actually, just one yam followed by some candy. We were done in about 10 minutes. And I couldn't stop thinking about the show, so...
That's so me, just fixing everything with a hot glue gun. That is me anytime one of my cosplay props or costumes or anything breaks. Hot glue is the answer. Don't copy that. That's bad advice, but it is my truth. It's also what I use I use a lot of hot glue on my journals too. I just rely too heavily in life on hot glue guns.
Wondering is literally the best ballad in the show, and I low-key jealous Gabriella doesn't get to sing it.
Yeah, fair. Wondering is such a good song.
I wish that
It is still my favorite song from the show.
Did you not write that completely adorable song about how you
don't not love someone?
Maybe you should write something for yourself then.
Yay!
I'm serious.
Oh, I love this duo giving each
about
other little songwriting advice. Stop it. I love it.
Well, okay,
Oh my god, wait, this is where he becomes a canon Gleek.
This is High School Musical. The Choosical!
The what now?
I want to play this so bad.
An interactive, hyperactive HSM experience that can be played by children and adults.
That's
everywhere in
such
the
an
world,
impressive
as long as they lived
board
in my
game.
bedroom.
Look, I'm not following Big Red just because he paid me a compliment. I get a lot of compliments, okay? I just happen to be a longtime fan of the South Side Knights.
It's the West High
The
Knights.
West High Knights. Oh my gosh, Emily.
No, it's okay. She knows about the deviled egg.
This is
I'm trying to
insane.
make amends.
This is insane.
This is a lot at once.
Yeah, don't spring that
I
on
gotta go to the
her.
party and
Ethan, what are you doing? He just lost all of his brain cells.
Honest, I started at this new boarding school for the arts and it's everything. Seriously, it makes all that stuff last summer feel like kindergarten. I can already do a Cockney accent.
Oh, yeah, sure you can, girly.
Grandma, chill.
You definitely can do a Cockney accent.
It's all good. And I'm just happy you're happy.
It wasn't Nini's fault anyway. Like, Nini's not the one that needs to feel guilty because she was not aware of it happening. She did not partake in it, nor did she encourage it. Like, she was not guilty. EJ was.
Hi, Nini. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey. Turkey cupcakes. Gobble gobble. It's a gluten-free. They have inside jokes. It's cute. They're we now.
See, she's allowed to be upset about that as long as she doesn't, like, make them feel guilty for it. Like, she's allowed to privately be sad.
I know. It's a 1/5 scale mock-up of our entry into Roboticon USA next week. You won't not fall.
You want some help?
This is the most simple solution, but, like, I really like the scene of them helping each other and showing how the arts can benefit, like, engineering things and how engineering and mathematics can help the arts. I love it.
Honey, it's called a plie.
Looking for Glee, which I thought would be a fun name for the singing challenge because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with the show.
Hey, it still holds up.
It definitely doesn't, but I do love it unironically, wholeheartedly. It is one of my favorite series of all time.
Please sing the lyrics to what I've been looking for to the rhythm of Get Your Head in the Game. Go! Go!
No, but it's hard to believe that I couldn't see you were always on the side of me.
I wouldn't have gotten that. I was trying to think of how to do it, and my brain was not computing that.
I guess you're new in town a lot. Yeah, going on 6 straight years of moves now.
I love Gina so much it hurts me a little bit. Like, I just want to give her a hug and protect her.
Want me to make a wish? Or... If you want to swap bodies, I'm down.
See, like, they get along, which I like.
But that whole Wonder Study thing, I want to say, oh, you know, same here. Never been invited to a sleepover before.
My baby. Oh, she's so cute.
Wait, what did you do here?
It's a basic pulley system.
Whose red tie does Miss Darbus compliment at auditions?
Alan?
Yes!
Hey, EJ!
I looked it up on my phone, you guys. I can't stop cheating, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, simply don't do that.
The West Side Knights win! Say happy Thanksgiving to my mom.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Same to all of you. Gina, honey, can you take me off speaker?
Yeah, sorry, guys.
I remember everyone shit talking that little look that Nini gave there, but, like, it's awkward. I don't know. I don't think she was being mean. I think she felt a little uncomfortable.
I got a call from the coordinator's office in Washington.
No.
We have to go.
That's not fair.
It's another emergency.
They can't do this to us again. We just moved here.
And I told them that, baby.
I'll call you?
Honestly, you heard what happened. I don't think there's any point in calling me anymore, do you?
Yes, of course there is, babe. You are worth, like, putting in effort for and trying to maintain a friendship, even if it's not as simple as being right there.
Ricky, I know you've been going through a lot.
Please don't do that. My mom moved out like 2 weeks ago and she's already got a new boyfriend. Sound familiar?
Whoa, no.
Oh, that's
I gotta go.
uncalled for. Actually, that's not fair. I understand he's going through a lot, but I don't think that's fair on Nini. I think he was quite mean just then.
I hope Gina's gonna be okay.
That's sort of always what you do, huh? Take care of everyone else.
Because he's a sweetheart. This feels familiar. Trying to write something on ukulele and failing. Felt that one. The way that every other character was going through something like real and difficult, and AJ's like, I'm cancelled because I'm admitting to being a like compulsive liar and cheater. Yeah, and losing followers.
Hey, Mom. It's me. I miss you so much.
Do they ever admit to this? I can't remember if they ever fess up to being the ones that started the fire. That was episode 7. I'm gonna watch episode 8 too because I want to. because I simply feel like it. Oh shit, forgot to count down. 3, 2, 1, boom.
There was a small fire in the theater over the holiday, and the sprinklers did their job.
We're almost done in here. Just have to finish up in the faculty room next. Some circuits blew in there over the break.
We fell asleep, we smelled smoke, we pulled the fire alarm, and Benjamin Mazzara said run. So I ran.
Fair.
I will donate my entire salary to rebuild the theater. But the show must go on.
Unfortunately, the show cannot go on.
What?
The fire ripped through half your costumes and the sprinklers ruined a bunch of your sets. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to red tag the entire backstage area for a month at least.
I guess if you hold it like this, you can't tell it got ruined.
That's so true. That's so true, Big Red.
Wait, where's Gina?
I think she's going through a family thing right now.
I don't know. I guess we could consider other venues.
I don't understand why their first instinct isn't to... At my primary school, we eventually got a theatre kind of built there when I was, like, in my later years. Like, when I was performing, we had a theatre built. But I remember seeing the, like, drama clubs, school plays, school musicals be put on in the gym because we didn't have a theatre yet.
The El Rey Theater it is! Say that one way to heal from a bad memory is to immerse yourself back in that memory.
That is true.
This should be extremely healing.
But you have to kind of be, like, ready for it. You have to go through the motions and feel the feeling to kind of heal from it, but, like, you need to also be in a place where you can do that and it's not gonna, like, send you spiraling. You need to, like, be able to do it safely.
A little piece of myself in all those costumes went up in flames.
I hear you. That paper mache basketball took me 3 weeks.
That was not a paper mache basketball. That was a real basketball. You were not fooling anyone, Big Red.
Oh, hey, maybe I should carry that.
Why?
No reason.
No, I'm fine to carry it.
It's just a little bit sensitive.
Are we still talking
As long
about
as
the
it's
box?
locked, it's
It's actually Miss
fine.
Jenn's show file. Script breakdown, set sketches, and all of her audition notes.
Cool stage. Weird that it's a real theatre and they just have, like, wooden chairs out the front, for sure.
I kind of had a strange weekend and started thinking about applying to this performing arts school.
Hold up, performing arts school?
Yeah, it's called the Youth Actors Conservatory. It's slightly amazing and also totally unimportant right now. I don't know what I was thinking.
No, it's so important, babe. If it's important to you, it's important to everyone.
Lacks emotional connection to the material?
Well, he does.
Troy and Gabriella, find somewhere quiet and run the rooftop scene. It's been a while, and I need you opening night ready by dinner time.
It is so much easier to kind of run scenes,
We're staying through dinner?
like, in private first when you're a kid.
Oh, no, it's totally fine. I get it.
You do?
Yeah. I mean, I said something nice. You acted like a punk. What is there to discuss?
So true, Nene.
Cool.
My Uncle Ruben said that there was going to be some leftover stuff from a fashion show. I guess the theme was 80s rave.
This looks weirdly like a Pretty Little Lies episode.
Big Red, do we have
Thing about
Oh,
them,
this,
then 10
I
seconds
don't
later,
know if
you're
I
best
can watch
friends.
this. This
Yeah.
is hard to watch.
Singing with you felt like that.
He's doing too much.
I don't want to stop. Ever.
That's excellent and a little weird.
Oh, I'm just emoting, Carlos. Feel free to join me.
This is a tech rehearsal, and I'm your choreographer.
And now,
No, you're doing too.
I don't wanna
You're
stop.
doing too much. You're doing
Ever.
too much. EJ.
Are you sick?
I know what's going on here.
Big Red, did you
Everyone clowning him.
Then 10 seconds later, you're best friends.
yeah,
Singing with you felt like that.
I never really thought about singing. That's actually, sorry. Do you remember in kindergarten when I couldn't pronounce your name?
You had a hard time with vowels back then. Plus, I never really loved the name Nina anyway.
The fact that her whole nickname is from him.
I couldn't say my A's, so I called her. Just for the record, I was Richard Bowen until first grade when you started calling me Ricky. So, pot, kettle. Was it the name or the fact that I microwaved your Barbie that year?
Oh, maybe both.
And then was it fourth grade when I ate your science project about moldy bread?
I think we both suffered on that one.
And then I couldn't even say I love you when you wrote me that song.
He's talking about it casually. That's a huge step, though.
Maybe we should warm up our voices.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Nice save, babe.
Smart.
I need someone to sing for microphone levels. Who's not doing anything?
Is an amazing singer. I'm a singer, not an actor. This voice is for church.
Thank you for volunteering.
This works out because she's got the most stunning voice ever, but if someone did this to me, I would kill myself. She's done some runs. She knows she's in this. Yeah, she knows she's good. She doesn't give a fuck. She's like, I'm gonna show off right now. Oh, don't look like that, Court. You knew they were gonna respond like that. You do not start doing all those runs and belts and shit if you don't know you're fucking good.
Miss Jenn, are you okay? You've been acting.
I'm fine. I just need a minute more. A vacation. It's not clear.
And what's authentic to you, Carlos? A forest full of human beings?
That concept may need a little bit of time.
It's a bad
so do I.
concept. He's fair there.
This is where I was sitting.
Sitting for what?
The Utah premiere of the High School Musical movie. This entire row was filled with family, friends. But the only audience I cared about was Lucas Grabio. I had one line in the movie. He was the only lead who came up to me on set and said, "You really nailed that line, Jessica." I didn't have the heart to tell him my real name. But they cut it. They cut my line. Is that the last apple? I have a line here. Did I miss it? My confidence was shattered.
It just kind of happens, though.
Is Kenny Ortega here?
Miss, will you please come with me?
No, I'm in the movie. No, don't miss me. Did you hear my line? Is that the last apple?
You need to find a quiet place and, like, forgive yourself.
I agree, Ashley. You're very wise.
You need to trust yourself the way, I don't know, the way we all trust you.
That's very true. It's very sweet, but it's like, she probably shouldn't be talking about her regrets of, like, not having a better career in the arts to a bunch of children who want to work in the arts. I don't know. That's cute.
Oh.
I mean, I just mentioned this performing arts school I was looking at to Courtney, and she was not exactly thrilled for me.
Wait, that's amazing. You like a drama school?
That's the best reaction, yeah, Ricky.
Oh, my parents took me to Disneyland once, and I met a very talented Minnie Mouse.
So true,
Yes,
Ricky.
Minnie Mouse, your first crush.
Well, actually, she was my second.
See, listen, season 2 destroys them, but oh, they're so cute. If some cute guy had said that to me when I was like 16, especially if he was playing my love interest, oh my god.
I'm not gonna quit my day job, but I don't like categories. You know, why limit yourself to one thing, right?
Is that you?
It's Lucas.
You actually know my name?
Of course I do. This is your contractually obligated dream sequence.
Being back.
You know what you need.
A time machine?
I was gonna say a song.
So true. I think this song kind of sucks, but it's fair.
Think of this as a role to remember.
His voice is so nice.
Elphaba or Eponine.
I'm more of a Glinda.
Hey, do you get it? Do you get it? Because the actress picked it up. You get it. Maybe this song is better than I thought it was, I don't remember being.
I know where we have to go.
Broadway?
Back to East High.
Oh my god, how hard did I hit you?
No, honestly, Court, you have the best voice in school.
That is
I don't know
so
about all
true.
that, but I'll say this. I can tell why you like it up there. But for the first time, I see why Nene wants this so bad. And if she's not gonna put herself out there,
Yes,
I'll
go.
do it
Yes,
for her.
go. Yes, go.
Youth Actors Conservatory. How can I direct your call?
I feel like you can't apply for another person though. That was episode 8. Now we just have like my 2 favorite episodes of the season because they're the ones where you see the production left. So I'm excited for those. We are watching episode 9 and 10 today, which are the episodes with the actual musical, which means they're my favorites. They're almost my favorite. I miss high school theater and I get to live vicariously through the high school theater in this show. And even though the sets and costumes are like way over budget, it is a more realistic kind of high school theater experience when you compare it to things like Glee and their high school shows. Like, they're awkward, the acting's weird, 10 out of 10. I also forgot that I was wearing my glasses. I'm going to remove them because I hate the way I look in glasses and I don't want that on the internet. I have my new Build-A-Bear frog with me though today because I'm having a depressive episode, so I need an emotional support plush. Thank you for your time.
Troy, you're on.
Oh, the drama of this was so like Smash season 1 finale. Like, why is EJ playing Troy? That was so watching the back of the person playing Norma Jean walking on stage in Smash and not knowing if it was Ivy or Karen.
Just a part we're playing, 'cause it don't feel like we're faking.
Can I talk now? So this
That is kind of... I would feel upset if I was
She did.
Ricky.
The day after. The song is for Nini, like an opening night thing. Nini and I almost kissed the other day.
Wait, what?
He was pretty flippant about that, and it does make me feel bad for Gina.
It's jewelry. It's a dog tag. But he's gonna wear it around his neck. That's jewelry.
Silly opening night gift. I'm sure Ricky's gonna give me something too.
That's really cute. Giving people like engraved jewelry is really sweet. I don't know. Hi, it's me, the one whose favorite Taylor Swift song is Call It What You Want because she's obsessed with the wanting to wear someone's initial on a chain around her neck.
Miss Jenn asked if I knew Taylor's lines.
Yeah, you do, Callie.
I made a video on my phone of 3 rats fighting over a milk dud at the El Rey Theater, and the school board and principal caved.
I know. I just didn't know what to do with myself all afternoon.
Let me guess.
That's so mean.
Opening night jitters. Besides, if you're the only actor with opening night jitters, we are in excellent shape.
I think most actors should have opening night jitters.
Oh.
It shows that you care about what you're doing and you care about giving a good performance for the audience. I don't think having like massive anxiety every show is healthy, but opening night jitters, that shows that you care.
That other night in the theater, in that room,
Listen, no worries. I get it. It was a tough day. We were all in a really weird place.
Ooh,
right?
they both want the same thing, but they miscommunication. That was kind of hard to watch.
We've got mystery flowers, people.
That is a huge bouquet of flowers. That would have cost Big Red so much fucking money. I am not kidding. That thing would be worth hundreds of dollars.
Just be you, Ashlyn. You're enough.
I want to say that's so awkward, but I probably would have done the same thing in Big Red's place, so...
Sharpay's kind of cute, too.
So is a mountain lion, but you don't pet it.
And I'll just say...
Am I a part of the group yet? Because I obsessively watched High School Musical as a child enough to be able to quote that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just, getting in character.
God does not believe her, even a little bit. She's like, she'll go. Oh, her voice sounds great.
Broken for a moment.
Oh, that coat looks a little Evermore. He's like in his brain planning how to parent trap them. Oh, I thought that was gonna smash to the ground.
I already loaned them my robotics club lighting console. I might as well save the show too.
Oh gosh. Sounds like the fireworks have started. Can you hear them?
Fireworks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The lake has to cross in the back.
That does not matter.
I think she's getting
Her leg crossing the wrong in the front when it should be in the back. No one's gonna notice that. She's perfect.
I wouldn't consider myself an expert on that particular subspecies.
Why are they walking like that? Just have them be like stationary or slowly actually walk. Why are they doing that weird fake walk? I like that they still have all the marks on the background though. That's really funny actually. Yay, Gina! And this begins the slew of various cast changes that would be so confusing to the audience that make this production a mess, even for a charming little school production. There is no way Nini would ends up performing art school if this was the particular night that Scout saw the show, because oh my god, there was so much going on.
I'm not done with you yet, honey. Come see me after the Christmas break, okay?
I fully thought she was gonna be Belle. I want to try doing this choreography with someone so bad. Like, I want to do the Seb thing, but like, who is gonna try that with me? The fact that they cut out Ryan's lines and just have Sharpay sing everything, even though that does not make sense, kind of a serve. Oh, I want to try this so bad! Someone try this with me, it looks so fucking fun. But they do this, and then they do Get Your Head in the Game. Like, it's just so out of order.
Still can't believe you're actually back.
Give her a hug!
Or maybe I'm just back to who I always was.
He has had a lot of emotions change in a week. I mean, like, it's like she was never gone. She was gone a week. That's no time at all.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything.
He's treating this like they were 100% a thing. And like, yeah, she had a crush on him and he had a crush on her, but they also were just hanging out and were friends. He could play this really platonically and not have it be awkward and weird.
Hang on. Is that Kalyani Patel? Why is she here?
I guess I kind of invited her. I looked at the website and I thought about what you said.
I love Cole being a supportive bestie. This choreography is sick. Should I go for it? Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't think his mum should have brought a new boyfriend. Sorry. I actually think that was quite thoughtless of her and quite mean.
I gotta shake this. Yikes.
At least that was his next line, so like it's fitting.
You see that lady with the clipboard out there? That's the dean from the performing arts school she was looking at.
You need to do the second act. As Troy. I can't blow this for Nini. There's someone in the audience who could change Nini's life. Will you do it?
Insane, because I'm gonna be real, if I was in that audience, I probably would not immediately even realize that he's playing Troy now. I'd just be like, what is Chad doing in this version of the show? I do genuinely think that Ricky's mum did a shitty thing by bringing her new boyfriend, because yes, you know, it's unfortunate, but Ricky does have to adjust and be happy at the prospect of his mum getting out there and meeting other people, and it's a little bit hypocritical of Ricky to have such a strong reaction to his mum dating again when he was encouraging his dad dating again. But at the same time, he had time to privately process that stuff with his dad. He's not in the middle of a performance seeing from on stage his mum with a boyfriend that he hasn't actually met yet. He's only talked to him on the phone. It's a very different thing, and I think Ricky's mum bringing her new boyfriend to the show without having introduced Ricky and him before was actually pretty thoughtless of her to do. Anyway, I'm gonna go straight into the next episode.
What did you do to Ricky?
I didn't do anything. He asked me to fill in.
It would be less confusing to get someone new to come in as Troy than to get EJ to play Troy, because the audience thinks EJ is Chad.
Oh.
Buckle up, Wildcats. You ready, bro?
Taylor, do you ever feel like there's this whole other person inside of you just looking for a way to come out? Not really, no.
I understand that all the actors here are trying to, like, obviously, they're playing it on television, and they are also trying to be, like, a little awkward about it to replicate, like, high schoolers. But I also think they need to be doing it a little bigger. You're stage acting, besties. You gotta amp it up a little.
I saved my best one for tonight. The disappearing Gina act.
Gina, my poor baby girl.
So this is your real stage?
Guess you could call
No
it
one
that.
told her that EJ was
Smelly
playing
gin.
Troy?
What's going on? Where's Ricky?
They would absolutely still hear that. Yeah, because Nini's getting into the Youth Actors Conservatory while having a conversation on stage. Look, I know that they're all actually very talented, but this production is a mess, and it just wouldn't... She wouldn't. Do you know how fucking competitive, like, acting schools are? Performing arts schools are so difficult to get into. She just wouldn't. Oh, the best song.
Seems like a part of me will always have to lose. Is this where I'm supposed to be at all?
Miss Jenn is kind of weird, being like, hey, write a song that I can relate to.
Because people are counting on you, honey. You've made a commitment to this.
You want to talk about commitment.
Ooh,
I'm
low
sorry.
blow though.
I wanted him to meet you, and I didn't say anything beforehand because I didn't want to throw you off.
So you waited until I levitated above a basketball hoop and had to see him put his arm around you in the audience?
Ricky.
How do you think Dad feels?
I think Dad is happy that I'm happy. Not all couples are meant to be together. Sometimes people change.
Ooh, was that a little foreshadowing about Nene and Ricky? Or am I giving the writers too much credit?
My family bought out 3 rows of the bleachers.
Oh, put
I
the
don't wanna let them
signs
down.
down. People are trying to watch a show. You got
Up
this.
to the sky, baby.
Yeah. I relate to this because I, as a child, also performed Bop to the Top in a music showcase as a solo.
It's kind of like a video game, right?
Oh, I love seeing Big Red be successful.
You deserve a real leading man out there in front of that scout.
Well, I guess that's sort of sweet. In a really dumb way.
She is correct. It is sweet in a really dumb way. He really should have thought that through more. Like, he had nice intentions. He thinks he's doing a nice thing, but he is doing a stupid thing.
What? I got a last-minute flight.
Yeah? So did Todd. This is Nene's big moment. The best thing I could do for her is just take a step back and watch.
Let's watch. But we owe it to the team.
I love Gina, she's so right. I love her so much. She is the best character on this show. I love Ashlyn with my whole heart too, but Ashlyn, after this season, sometimes lets me down a little bit. Gina never does. Oh, this scene might make me cry. I actually love it so much. Again, the most like unprofessional thing to happen in a musical, but oh my god, it actually makes me so emotional and happy. Oh, he sounds so auto-tuned.
There's nothing like the friends you made back then. And they never really leave, do they?
I
I'm
love
gonna play to lose.
EJ.
I'm not the Troy you want.
Very sweet. You can't do that in the middle of a show. Oh my god, it's so sweet for like character arcs, but you can't do this in a production.
You know the world can see.
Oh, I love this. This specific version of Breaking Free has been in my Spotify Wrapped every year since 2020. I think it would have been the first year it counted. Olivia Rodrigo was in my top 5 artists in 2020 just because of this show. Like, she released Driver's License, I think, in December of 2020. That was not why. It was this show. And this song specifically. It was in my top 5 songs. Oh, the smiles on their faces.
Some wonder studies we are, huh?
Hell yeah. Some wonder studies you are. Yes, Gina. And this was the moment where I started shipping them. What's he holding a pinky? This is such a fun cat and coaster. Oh my god, stop actually. See, I would be like blown away by this, like, by like a really professional production.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Can I wait until after we bow?
Yeah.
She looks so gorgeous in that dress. She's such a star. Oh, Nene's my... Oh, look at her.
You know what to say.
Is that the last apple?
That means nothing to the audience.
Wait do you see what I picked for the spring musical?
I love the smile at camera. They're so proud. Why am I going to start crying?
To Ashlyn, because you get me.
EJ, really?
I didn't write that.
I did.
The fact that Big Red didn't say anything earlier, didn't like tell her that they were for her from him earlier, kind of real. I would be too shy to as well.
That boarding school person took off. I think she's taking it pretty hard.
Oh, what was your question? The question you were gonna ask me before we bowed?
I was just gonna say, what happens now?
The tension is actually so good. Like, it's so awkward and palpable, but like, you can tell that there's... Ah! I feel like genuinely looking pretty with a ponytail and it's like a superpower that Olivia Rodrigo has, and I'm jealous of.
I've loved you since the first time you picked up your ukulele. And that night in your room, when you told me you loved me, I meant to say it. I meant to say it. I never outgrew you.
I'm gonna cry. I'm not even saying anything. I'm just like emotional. They ate this. Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett walked onto the set saying, we're gonna make history. And that's what this is.
And if that means doing another musical, then fine.
I get to pick musical.
Fine. That's fine. It's all fine. I want it to be the real thing.
See, like, why did they have to be so toxic as soon as season 2 started? Like,
you know in musicals and people burst into song when they've run out of things to say?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easier to just kiss.
Oh, that was so smooth. So true, Kelly. That was smooth. Good on you.
To freaky callback boy. Wow.
This is so cute. This is so cute. The fact that it's a guitar pick.
To freaky math girl.
Cast party at Ashland's, you guys. Everybody's invited.
I'm in.
Wait, didn't we just do a party?
Miss Jenn.
What can I say? I was born.
Present.
Flying back in a couple hours.
Cancel it. You can spend the night in our guest room. Honestly, you can stay through Christmas if you want.
Or actually,
We finally figured out who started the fire in the theater.
Faulty
Senior
wiring.
rank.
It was the two of you.
That's bad. That looks bad, you guys.
I thought you left.
Forgive me for leaving before the curtain call. I had an important phone call to make to the president of the board. Nini, you have talent. But more than that, you have a unique voice, and it's clear you have things to say. I'd like to offer you a spot.
That is all true.
Starting next month.
My realism brain just can't take,
You'll
you
let me
know, that being a successful audition, I guess, for a performing arts school. But
Buckle up, Wildcats. You ain't seen nothing yet.
and that is season 1 of this show, minus the end credits, because kind of can't be bothered watching them. I'll be real. So, thank you all for watching season 1 of High School Musical with me. I felt like it was time to kind of come back and watch season 1, and I'll do season 2 as well at some point, I think, because I wanted to refresh my mind on them. And the first commentary videos I made were about season 3, so I thought, why not watch them with you rather than watch them in my own time alone? Yeah, thank you for watching with me. If you want to see more of me, I make a lot of nerdy kind of videos. I do commentary videos for everything that I love, or I do reading vlogs. I do a lot of book content too. So just if you like any of that, feel free to subscribe. If you want to follow me on any social media, it'll all be linked below. I'm a cosplayer, so you can see me on TikTok or Instagram primarily for the cosplay stuff. I have a fan house if you want some extra content, or a Patreon if you want a bonus video a month and you get early access to all my videos. And I would like to give an extra special thank you to Brandon and Harrison, who are patrons. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.